Quickies! One thing that's infected discourse in the last several decades, especially the news media, is the argument from moderation. This is where both sides of an argument are treated as the extremes, and it's asserted that the truth must be somewhere in between. And yes, they do this while constantly berating the other side as racist or whatever. They're completely unaware of their own bias. This is distinct from the false balance fallacy, which is the idea that you should give equal time to an opposing side, no matter how ridiculous. We're not talking about saying that an astronomy show should give equal time to flat earthers. It's about saying that the real shape of the Earth must be somewhere between a flat disk and an oblate spheroid. This is how they can so easily label people as extremist! Why don't they realize that my position is somewhere in the middle and therefore must be right? Those misogynistic bigots. It's also a good way of hedging your bets. The opposites are seen as extremes, and so the middle way is seen as a safe choice. The more risk-averse a person is, the more likely he is to choose a false middle. This is how we get so many centrists. But in so many cases, it's just denying reality. There are so many metrics showing how we're better off with economic freedom, and none showing how we're better off with central planning. We see people saying that this somehow still means you shouldn't have total economic freedom and you still need government to step in. It must be somewhere in between. We need that middle ground between the free market and socialism. But then, why is the line a slope and not a bell curve? If you can't show a point where these things start getting worse with more economic freedom, then what basis do you have for your assertion? It's just the argument from moderation. So this is something else to watch for. Whenever you hear someone do this, check the data and make sure it supports them. Sometimes it will, but sometimes it just won't.